Wake up, babe. New Kodio Games video is here.
What up, guys? Koju Games here. Welcome back to my channel. So, today we're back with another Monster Never Cry guide. Let me just fix that over here and let's delete that. So, today I wanted to talk with you about a new event that we've got recently in the game. Unfortunately, this event is over, but I wanted to talk about it because I have a feeling that this event will come back maybe in the next couple of weeks, and you should be prepared for it. Save your gems. Don't waste your gems on monsters and try to maximize the Rampart Rupture event. But before we check the event and the guide that I have prepared for this event, let me show you. Let's quickly open the game. This way I can show you what I'm talking about. Let me pull this window over here. All right. So, first of all, let's start. This is my account. I'm playing the game already for 43 days. Some of you guys maybe are playing even longer. So, in the top right corner here, you're gonna see your limited time events. Let's click on them and let's check the first one. So right now we have a new hero. I'm just gonna call her Pala, the Tidebreaker. So we have a packed summoning event where you can spend your gems in order to summon for the new monster. Now, if you're free to play, I do not recommend you going for her, mainly because the percentage of getting the new monster is only 1.1, which means that most likely you're gonna end up with 3, 4, or if you're super lucky, you're gonna get 5 copies of the new monster. So if you're free to play, you should avoid that because you're not gonna be able to make her 10 stars and you're gonna be stuck with 3 or 4 copies of the new monster. I'm not saying that this is bad, but we don't know when she is coming back and if she will be added to any of the stores in the game. So for now, I think that every free-to-play player should be avoiding her. As you can see, I did a couple of free summons and I didn't get anything good. If you're super lucky, maybe you're gonna get 5 copies of her, you know, from this X over here. There is a chance that you can get a copy of her. But again, most likely you're not gonna get even 3 or 4 copies of her. So if I was you, I will avoid any new heroes and new monsters, and I'll be saving all my gems here. So next we have the limited time event, which is ending in 2 days on each server. We have a different time frame, so maybe on your server this event is just starting. So if we click on the pack summon, we have different heroes, different monsters that we can select from. You can go with Lilith, Dullahan, or Cuckoo. I do not recommend you going for any of these monsters here. And again, guys, do not spend your gems on Lilith copies simply because you can get a copy of her each week from the Evo Gem shop. So personally for me, a copy of Lilith is not worth 32,000 gems. Some of you may say, yeah, but you can get a copy of her, you know, if you're super lucky, you can get her on your second pool and you're gonna spend only let's say 5,000 gems. But again, guys, the percentage of this happening is only 1.1. So most of you, 99% of the players out there, will be getting a copy of Lilith on your last pull. So basically, what I'm trying to say is if you can get a copy of the monster from the Evo Gem shop, copies of monsters like Avanzo, Lilith, Octasia, and Cinder, I do not recommend you spending 32,000 gems for them. Mainly because as you can see, I almost have already 6,000 Evo gems, and I didn't even spend all my coins here. I didn't fuse all my shards in the pack, so it is very easy to get a copy of these monsters from the Evo Gem shop. So for me personally, I do not recommend you spending 32,000 gems on any of the copies of the monsters offered in the time limited event. This guide will be mainly for all the free-to-play players out there, guys. If you're pay to win, if you're spending money, basically you can spend your gems, you don't have to watch this video. So talking about the packed summoning event, yeah, definitely I already avoided Vespa and now I'm not going for the new monster. If you wish, of course, if you want to have fun, you can spend your gems and go for the monsters. But personally for me, it's not worth it, simply because the chances of getting the monster is only 1.1%. So most likely you have to spend all of your gems in order to get copies of these monsters. And again, guys, we don't know if these monsters will be coming back in the packed summoning event or if they'll be added in the shops. So there is a chance that you might be stuck with 3 or 4 copies of the new monsters for, let's say, an year. Maybe they'll come back on Christmas or on another big event, but for now. Also, if you already went for the new monsters, please don't build them to 7 or 8 stars. Don't waste your puppets. Just save your food and build monsters from the Evo Gem shop. So basically, if you see any of these monsters, basically you can get these monsters from the Evo Gem shop. I do not recommend you getting any of them. Now the exception might be Cuckoo or Dullahan, simply because you cannot get copies of them that easily. If you need one copy, okay, maybe you can spend 32,000 gems on it. Maybe you're gonna get super lucky and you're gonna pull a copy of them early on. But yeah, definitely save your gems and just buy monster copies from the Evo Gem shop. Now you may be asking, where should I be spending my gems? And the answer is the Rampart Rupture event. So on week 5, you'll be getting the Evo Soul Shards and the Sovereign Seal, and on week 6, you should be getting the Magic Guide Shards and also the Magic Guide Cores and also gems. Let me tell you guys that last week I think I've put once the 19,000 gems, and also I was able to pull once this chest with the 50 shards. So I was super lucky, and definitely I value this event more than the packed summoning event. And now, guys, we'll be talking about the Rampart Rupture guide, which was posted on Discord by Gooby. I spoke with Gooby and I have his permission to use his guide to make a video, so this guide can reach more players of Monster Never Cry out there. So if you're starting the game now and if you haven't hit already 5 weeks playing the game, watch this guide. It's gonna help you a lot when the Rampart Rupture event hits your server. So basically, as I mentioned earlier, this event will appear on your server on week 5 and on week 6. On week 5, I think, let me see which one was the first one. Yes, so on week 5, you'll be getting the Evo Soul Shards, and on week 6, you'll be getting the Magic Guide Shards. Okay, so Gooby made here a little table with some additional information about the first clearance rewards. You can see that on level 1 you'll be getting 50 gems and 30 chests, and on level 10 you'll be getting 500 gems and 360 chests. So basically each day I think the game will be unlocking 3 levels of this event. So you have to fight very easy opponents, and once you kill them you'll be getting these rewards. And each day you can rate the same level a couple of times, I think up to 6 times. So basically on day 3 or day 4 you'll be unlocking level 10, and after that you can rate level 10. The opponents are very weak, so you're not gonna have any issues killing them, especially on week 5 and week 6. You're supposed to have pretty strong team until then. So basically now let's check the gems that you have to spend in order to get additional raid attempts. So you can see here on level 10 you'll be getting daily 1 free raid attempt, and then you can buy 6 additional raid attempts, and If you're raiding level 10, you have to spend each day around 8,000 gems, but don't forget that you'll be getting some gems in return, so the price of these attempts will go down. Usually I was getting between 800 and 1000 gems in return, and daily from the different game modes in the game you'll be getting even more gems, so it's not gonna be a problem for you. I'm free to play and I was able to raid level 10 each day in the duration of 2 weeks. So yeah, I've got a lot of rewards. Once I've got 19,000 gems, and also I've hit the chest with the 50 Evo Soul shards. So the rewards are pretty amazing, especially for free-to-play players. Next, we have the chest per gem value. You can see here that if you're doing only 2 attempts daily, you'll be getting the best value out of these rewards. And if you're doing 6 attempts daily, you can see here that we have the worst value. Uh, Again, we have raid attempts and chest per gem value. So basically, if you're doing only 2 attempts, you'll be getting the best gem value out of these chests. And again, at 6 attempts, you'll be getting the worst value. But if you have the gems, I strongly recommend you to go and do as many attempts as you can, because it's very hard to get these rewards, especially for free to play. And I'm really struggling with getting these sovereign seals, which are used to upgrade your throne. Apologies about the quality of the picture here of the photo, but yeah, I took it from the guide of Gooby. So yeah, it's very hard to get these sovereign seals, and this event is a perfect opportunity for every free-to-play out there to get really good rewards. Also, you'll be getting gems, you'll be getting some mithril and the magic guide cores, which are used to upgrade your magic guide shards. And lastly, let's see, what do we have? We have a quick summary that for free to play and low spenders, the best value for you would be to do 1 or 2 additional raid attempts daily. For spenders, of course, they should be doing 6 additional attempts each day. And bear in mind, guys, that nobody knows if this event will come back. If you're new, save your gems and do this event when it comes to your server. And if you are on my server or on an older server, you have to wait. Hopefully in the future they will bring back this event, and maybe next time they're gonna offer even better rewards. So guys, that was it for today. That was everything that I wanted to show you. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this guide? Are you spending gems on summons? Are you going for the new monsters? Personally, I think that it's wasteful to spend 30,000 gems on a monster copy. Maybe in the future the devs will change these packed summon events, and maybe they will be releasing the new monsters simultaneously in the shops and also for summons, and then maybe it's going to be worth it to go for them as quickly as possible. But for now, I think that I'll be avoiding any packed summoning events, and I think that these monsters are released mainly for the spenders out there. So if you're free to play, definitely you should be avoiding them, in my opinion. But it's up to you. You're playing the game. If you want to have fun, by all means spend all of your gems and have fun with the game. If you're planning to play the game optimally, I think that you should be saving. So let me know in the comment section what you're thinking about this strategy. It took me 40 days to come up with this strategy, but from now on I won't be spending any gems. I think that on week 2 I went for Coronis and I spent 30,000 gems on her, which was a huge mistake because you can get her from the store, and also you can get her from summons. So it's not worth it to spend gems on monsters, especially if they're not from the Abysso and Draconic factions. So that was it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Monster Never Cry video. Bye bye for now.